Bitcoin just spiked to a terrifying $95,000 level, but the biggest danger is not the price, it's today's Federal Reserve announcement. The single decision is about to detonate a hidden risk across all of crypto and stocks, a shockwave that could wipe out portfolios in 2026. I will show you the three non negotiable moves that you must execute right now to not only sidestep the crash, but turn this volatility into your largest profit window yet. But first, comment 777 down below if you're feeling bullish, you're feeling blessed, and you're ready to take your portfolio to the next level. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and let's run into the video. Unlocking the market's sensitivity problem, you need to stop focusing on the daily noise and start understanding a single catastrophic flaw in today's financial system. Most investors are completely blind to the fact that digital assets are no longer a separate economy. The massive influx of institutional capital has officially tied the crypto market to the hip of traditional finance, specifically tech-heavy stock indices. This means that when big tech struggles with valuation concerns, the price of digital currencies feels the immediate brutal impact. This is where the first major principle of market defense comes into play: correlation management. You must approach your portfolio as an integrated ecosystem, not just two separate pools of money. None of this is even financial advice, it's just overlooked educational perspective. The old strategy of viewing crypto as a pure hedge is completely obsolete. If the Federal Reserve's forward-looking guidance is even slightly hawkish, suggesting fewer rate reductions in the next year than the market expect a massive risk-off event that crushes both assets simultaneously. The crucial signal to watch is the market's reaction to the 0.25% cut that's already widely anticipated. If we see a sell the news reaction, it tells you the market is desperate for clearer, more accommodative signals than the subsequent year. The hidden link to the AI builder stocks. The incredible rally in 2025 was fueled by the speculative growth of companies building out the necessary infrastructure for artificial intelligence. This is the energy and hardware sector of the digital revolution. When a massive infrastructure provider's stock dips, it sends a ripple of doubt through the entire risk-on segment of the market. This skepticism immediately translates into sell pressure on high volatility assets like Bitcoin and Ethereum. Your job is to monitor key bellwether stocks not just for their own sake, but as precise leading indicators for short-term sentiment in the crypto space. This is the mental shortcut for approaching market reversals. The October high, when Bitcoin surged past $120,000 after the summer, was instantly reversed by a handful of concerning tech earnings reports. This proves that the volatility is no longer self-contained. The macroeconomy is now the primary lever for the crypto cycle, and you must treat it that way. But that only works if you avoid the next critical mistake of confusing valuation with momentum, the anti-crash blueprint for wealth preservation. You are constantly being told to buy the dip, but what if the dip is just the beginning of a larger correction? The current market optimism is built on the hope that slow interest rates will solve all problems. This is a dangerous simplification. The anti-crash blueprint starts with understanding that there is still significant overvaluation in certain pockets of the market, particularly those mega cap stocks that have led the last 2 years of growth. The real opportunity right now is in understanding where the value has been overlooked. While big names grab the headlines, the Russell 2000, which tracks smaller companies, has been quietly demonstrating superior performance in recent months. The rotation out of highly valued tech and into quality, smaller companies is a key signal. It tells you that the savvy institutional investors are looking for assets that can still grow rapidly even if the overall economic growth slows down. This is not speculation. This is a calculated hedge against a broader market correction. So actionable step 1, execute the diversification ladder. This strategy is about mitigating correlation risk through deliberate asset allocation. Component 1 of this is quality small caps. Allocate a tactical portion of your stock capital towards quality small cap funds that are trading at a measurable discount to their intrinsic value. These are companies poised to benefit most from a domestic economic recovery. Component 2 to this is the global emerging plays. Look at the markets benefiting from structural reforms, such as the prominent ETF focused on the Vietnamese economy. This provides a non correlated growth vector that operates outside the direct influence of US centric monetary policy. Component number three is stable yield digital assets. In your crypto allocation, shift a portion away from high volatile meme coins and towards established layer one protocols that are demonstrating real world utility and consistent network fee generation. This introduces a yield component to your digital portfolio. This tactical shift provides a foundational defense. It insulates your total capital base from the whiplash of highly correlated assets. Did you know that year ahead inflation expectations dropped to their lowest point in almost a year, according to the Michigan Consumer Survey? This is fantastic news because it gives the Federal Reserve the necessary cover to continue rate reductions without igniting panic about price stability. But the positive data only matters if the job market holds up. Now let's talk about the liquidation trap and the $100,000 mental barrier. But first, if you're looking for a vehicle to help you diversify your portfolio, I Trust Capital has sponsored this video today to give you the opportunity, if you're looking to roll over a 401k or create a new Roth IRA and invest in any of the cryptos that they offer in a self-managed way through any of their tax-advantaged accounts. Then go ahead and check out the link for I Trust Capital below. We need to talk about the psychological pressure point of $100,000 for Bitcoin. This is a massive mental and technical barrier, and approaching it triggers predictable, dangerous behaviors. The key danger here is the liquidation trap. High leverage traders have massive short positions stacked near this range. If the Fed's statement is perceived as aggressively dovish, triggered a rapid upward move, we could see a cascade of short liquidations that quickly propel Bitcoin well beyond the $100,000 mark. This is not organic demand. It is an engineered price move caused by the unwinding of bad bets. You need to have a clear exit or re-entry strategy for this scenario. Don't chase the liquidation-fueled pump. Your focus must be on the sustained adoption metrics, which are the only reliable indicators for long-term health. Despite all the volatility, less than 7% of the global population owns any digital currency. This massive, untapped market represents the real long-term opportunity. This is the blueprint for success. Actionable step number 2 is how you set your tactical targets. This is how you turn market momentum into actual realized profit without getting trapped. Target A is the liquidity zone. If the price rapidly exceeds $100,000 mark on the back of a Fed announcement, identify key liquidity points where massive selling pressure is anticipated. Don't wait for a peak. Take measured profit at predetermined resistance levels. Target B is the re-entry signal. Wait for the inevitable consolidation and sell-off that follows a leveraged pump. Use on-chain data to confirm that large, long-term holders, often called whales, are not distributing their coins. This shows conviction and provides a strong re-entry signal at a lower, healthier price. The data is actually showing that big, long-term holders haven't been selling much at all during these dips. They see the volatility as noise. They are accumulating, using the fear of short-term traders to increase their position size. This is the ultimate proof that smart money is looking past the next 6 months. Now, deciphering the Fed's 2026 roadmap, the market's biggest anxiety is not the rate cut today, it's the silence on 2026. All eyes will be on the updated dot plot released after the Federal Reserve's press conference. This chart visually represents where each member of the Federal Open Market Committee believes interest rates should be at the end of next year. Last quarter's plot suggested only one additional rate reduction for the next 12 months. If that forecast shifts into 2 or 3 cuts, that is a massive market igniting signal. This is the ultimate high tension moment we're talking about here. A change in this projection signals the Federal Reserve is far more concerned about a weakening labor market and is willing to accept a higher risk of inflation to prevent a major recession. This is the fuel that risk assets like crypto and high growth stocks desperately need. Conversely, if the plot remains unchanged, the market will likely view the current cut as a one-off adjustment, leading to disappointment and a possible sell-off in the coming weeks. You must be ready to react instantaneously to the specific visual data point, the Powell pressure playbook. Listen for division. Go back and pay attention to how the Federal Reserve Chair addresses the internal disagreements within the committee. If he sounds overly cautious or focuses on the members who want to keep rates higher, the market will interpret this as a hawkish tone, despite the rate cut. And look for the data dependent code word. Every market analyst is listening for explicit cues on the commitment to future easing. If the chair uses language that suggests a stronger bias towards more cuts, even while saying they are data dependent, you should anticipate a major rally. What about an inflation threshold? The official 2% inflation target is still the central constraint. Watch for any shift in how aggressively they intend to fight the remaining inflation. A softer stance gives them more flexibility and supports a risk-on environment. The official labor market data has been mixed, with unemployment edging up recently. This is the economic justification for the rate reduction. The Fed is proactively attempting to support the job market before it completely deteriorates. This is the signal that the recession risk is now officially on their radar. The final transformation turning fear into asymmetric gains. The ultimate payoff of this blueprint is moving from a place of anxiety to a position of commanding market confidence. You're no longer reacting to fear, you're anticipating the next move. Imagine waking up tomorrow with an ironclad portfolio protocol, knowing that you've diversified against correlation risk, set tactical profit targets, and correctly deciphered the Federal Reserve's roadmap. This is what life looks like post-implementation. You have the power to turn a mere 0.25% policy decision into a financial advantage. This strategy allows you to profit from the short-term volatility while being positioned for the massive long-term growth of the digital economy. You're no longer gambling, you're executing a proven structural method. To really take your portfolio to the next level, join the Altcoin Pro Accelerator program in the link below. Stop reacting to the hype and start anticipating the next wave. The time to act is right now, before the next crash or the next all-time high. If you're serious about creating real scale, book your one-on-one call with us using the link in the description below. Stay bullish, smash that like and hit subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.